Just how far does $1 million go in DC versus coastal Virginia? Although there are more options up in DC, your money goes way further in coastal Virginia. Let me prove it to you right now. All right, first up in Cardozo area of DC, 1923 9th Street, $1.2 million, $40,000, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,100, almost 1,200 square feet. It is absolutely gorgeous, but it is tiny as all get out. Let's take a look at these photos. I adore that they have a collapsible glass sliding door here that goes from the inside space to the outside space. Very, very pretty, great for hosting. The living room, dining room, kitchen space, very modern, very sleek. I love the wireframe lighting here, and the cabinetry is very modern and pretty looking. The waterfall touches on the countertops, absolutely gorgeous. You are, however, going to share a lot of wall space and you don't get a ton of privacy, but everything inside is very nicely appointed. All of the touch points are beautiful, the tile, beautiful, and this outdoor living space is probably what's going to sell this unit. Next up in the Capitol Riverfront area, we've got $1.29 million. 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. We get a little more space here, just under 2,300 square feet. This row home or townhome is very beautiful. I love this brick facade. Gorgeous on the exterior. Let's take a look at the inside. Now, the notes say that this was a brand new remodel in 2020, and it definitely shows throughout. The kitchen cabinets are very pretty. I love the white counter space. The flooring choices throughout are gorgeous. Big fan of the fireplace. As you can see on the back deck here, not a whole lot of privacy on that back area. You do, however, get 2 parking spots in the garage. The closets have nice built-ins. Bathrooms are nicely updated. You have 3 floors to traverse here. However, that rooftop terrace is a wonderful touch. I wish more homes in this area had that. Next up, 1445 Church Street, $1.2 million, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 1,220 square feet. Built in 1929. We are very, very close to Logan's Circle with plenty of shopping and things to do. Let's start with this photo right here with all of that wall of glass. You're gonna get tons of natural lighting. The fireplace, the brick wall, absolutely gorgeous. I love the corrugated steel AC vents going throughout the space. I just think that looks really cool. Modern, sleek cabinet space here with plenty of it. Does, however, look like your washer and dryer are up there under that cabinet space. I'm a big fan of this outdoor entertainment space, and even in the bedrooms, you get tall ceilings with plenty of natural light spilling in through those double pane windows. Yes, the rooftop terrace is pretty. You do get a sense of security with it being within its own building. However, this place is tiny for this amount of money. Now let's bounce over into the Georgetown area right next to Volta Park. We've got a property listed right around $1 million, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, under 1,100 square feet. Again, we're talking about putting money into location, but not necessarily size. I do love the exterior here. All of the architectural touch points are very pretty, but the size of that living room and dining room is tiny. And that bathroom looks like it's been crammed underneath the stairs. It looks like they have a separate apartment potentially down in the basement. And the outdoor space in the backyard is very small, but at least nicely appointed. When you move upstairs, you can see that the bedrooms are quite tight, but plenty of storage. It looks like I was wrong there. That is the primary kitchen down there in the basement. But hey, if you want one of the most sought after areas of DC, this is it. You're just gonna pay out the nose for a tiny little space. So what happens when we take that same budget and apply it to coastal Virginia? We're first gonna start over in the north end part of Virginia Beach, which is probably the most sought after vacation market or secondary home market in all of our area. And yet 1.45 million, so a little higher up there in the $1 million range, you do get 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, nearly 3,000 square feet, 1 row off of the ocean front. You heard that right, 1 row off of the ocean front, this much space, and the interior matches the price point expectations. It's beautiful throughout. I get coastal Virginia vibes throughout this entire space with the wide plank flooring, the white cabinets, and the large island. This is one of those dual unit condos, so you are going to share 1 wall. However, the developers usually do a very good job of isolating noise. And one of the things you'll find really common in this area, especially when there's more than 1 floor, because so many people come here to retire, a lot of times they'll put elevators into the center of the house so that you can retire in place. You get a lovely hardscaped patio in the backyard with some stringing lights. The primary suite is very pretty with the built-ins and the wall decorations on the 3rd wall, and that massive, massive shower with that looks like custom glass tile throughout is a wonderful touch. So you tell me, nearly double the square footage in one row off the oceanfront. Is that enough for you to make the switch? Now let's bounce over into Linwood or the Little Creek area of Virginia Beach. So we're a little bit more interior here. This is not on the waterfront. However, at $1.2 million, 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, 6,500 square feet. So not just a little bit more space, massively more space. Now, a lot of times at this purchase price, you're gonna see lots of personal touches throughout. So if you can look past the things that you don't like and get into the idea of, I'm buying a grand home, I can go in here and change up a few things like curtains and fixtures, but you're really looking at how far $1.2 million will get you in Virginia Beach. You nearly get triple, sometimes quadruple, and in this case, in comparison to one of the other houses, nearly 6 times the square footage. This library alone is massive with all of these built-in shelves. You have several different living spaces, 2 different dining rooms, and the primary suite is something to dream about. And this is one of those touches in some of these bigger homes that you'll see where you have basically a bridge going through the living room, attaching one wing of the house to the other. Not to mention that you have a massive backyard and a swimming pool plus a jacuzzi. All right, next we're gonna bump over into a place right next to Larchmont, one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Norfolk, $1.3 million. This place is right on the water, so you have access to do boating. You're also part of North Collie where there's shopping abounding. There's gonna be a ton of appreciation here over the next few years. Lots of restaurants, coffee shops, breweries, all the like. The exterior of this place alone is going to appeal to people that love architecture, but let the photos speak for themselves. Let's take a look. You get plenty of stonework on the exterior, and you have a massive garage with solar panels. You get kind of a little bit of a Tudor look, and the stonework on the entry is absolutely gorgeous. I'm a huge fan of these beams on the entryway. The hardwood floors are absolutely gorgeous. Wainscoting, trim, piece after piece after piece is so easy to fall in love with a place like this. We have lots of built-in bookshelves, updated bathrooms, updated kitchen. The coffered ceiling in the living area is beautiful. I love the lighting choices that they've picked here, and that the open flow space from the kitchen to the dining room and living room is wonderfully, wonderfully done. And it's these photos right here that you're paying for so that you can be in a $1.3 million space, have breakfast or coffee here in this little nook, and watch the sunrise over the water. The owner's suite here is super sweet. You have a vaulted ceiling sitting area overlooking the water. So if you need a place to come and retire and do some reading right before bed, or if you love watching the sunrise over the water right outside your primary suite, this is an amazing option at this price point. All right, Dan, I get it. I don't want to be on the water. What I want is to be surrounded by nightlife, plenty of restaurants, everything within walking distance, entertainment, everything within access within a short walk, and I don't want to have to take care of anything on the outside. I got you. 123 College Place, Unit P11, listed at $900,000, is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,300 square foot. Is an amazing condo that you should totally consider depending on the release of this episode. You can see you're up there on the top floor. You have really tall ceilings, gorgeous floors throughout, a massive foyer area so that you can let your guests in, and check out those views from the balcony. Those are absolutely insane. What I can say is during 4th of July or Memorial Day weekend, you're going to be able to see an incredible view of the fireworks from this location. These massive bays of windows and sliding doors, so when the weather is gorgeous like it is today on October 6th as the filming, it's going to be so amazing to open these up and let in all that wonderful, brisk, fresh air. We have sleek and modern open living spaces. The kitchen has been tastefully done, but you're going to have to tell me whether you like the wallpaper in this bathroom or if that's the first thing you're ripping out when you move in. I'm a big fan of this butler's pantry, all of the modern appliances that match in stainless steel. The bathrooms have been tastefully done in a little bit more of a traditional style if you're into that. And then check out all of that built-in shelving in the primary suite. That is just storage for days. So you'd have access to everything downtown plus 2 covered parking spaces. You let me know, where do you want to spend your money? Here or there?